back to another episode of The Ninth Island with your boy Simone Raider and my co-host,
Mr. Fitz. Y'all know what it is. Raiders.
Man, we're here again, Oos. Same damn results, Oos.
I told you.
You did. Good thing we didn't really bet on anything.
Yeah.
I thought things would change, but it's crazy.
I'm a money man, so I love my Raiders. I'm biased. I'm gonna give you my real answer as a football guy. I mean, even all you got to do is look at the casinos. The casinos had us lose, or the spread I think was 10. That's a big fucking spread right there. You know what I mean? Casinos ain't gonna.
You still have us winning 10 games though, right?
That was as a non-bias. I mean, that was as a biased fan. So I'm taking the under on the six and a half.
Man, it is.
You know that, right?
I know. It was
6.5.
It seemed easy, Oos, at first, like to get over 6 wins. Like that's easy, Oos. But now looking at it,
their shit, bro.
Sometimes, not all the time, Oos.
9.99999%.
It's because they rig it, Oos. That's why.
Yeah, so that's why they're damn near right every time. Somebody has to go against the grain to actually to beat the casinos.
I guess I'm undefeated in the win club too.
Yeah. Yep.
But the thing that was crazy is everybody thought we were gonna get blown out, Oos. But this game was much closer than everybody expected it to be. I mean, I knew it was gonna be something like close.
We could have won.
And that's the thing is we could have won this game is what makes it more frustrating. We didn't get blown out like we did against the Panthers and the Steelers, but man, we had a chance. That's what sucks. Is
the quarterback fucked it up for us.
It's not just the quarterback.
Oh, you had the ball and you fumble it.
It's not just the because
the O-line kind of fumbled.
Minshew had his best game this year. He didn't even throw no interceptions, but that fumble, I do give it to you. That really fucked up everything. But you gotta blame the offensive coordinators.
That too. Fuck Lou Getsy, man. Get the fuck out of here.
That's the biggest problem I see here. Outside of everybody else, Lou Getsy's the biggest problem. Minshew had a good game today, even with horrible play calling. We should have scored in when we had a chance to, which we'll get to in just a little bit. But yeah, tough loss. We lost to the Chiefs. Overall feeling after this game, how you feeling, News?
It is what it is. Let's go for that number 1 pick, baby.
Okay. Give me more.
Number 1 pick, baby. We'll see you at the draft.
Well, I mean, like I said, it's a frustrating game. I talked about this a lot, and it just sucks because we had a chance to win. We had so many opportunities to win in this game. Costly mistakes and even horrible play calling. At one point, we seen Thayer Munford play wide receiver, which was the fumble play, which I didn't understand at that. We had no run game. Offensive line was horrible. Defense did their best. We can never fault the defense at all for this season.
No, they gave us opportunities to win the game, tie it up.
Yeah.
And what we do, we said, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, and I mean, we had a lead for a little bit. It was like 10-7, and I knew it wasn't gonna come down to that. We knew that.
Yeah.
At the end of the game, we had to come through, and when we had a chance to, we just didn't come through, and a lot of that could be blamed on the offensive coordinator. I know everybody's mad about that. I'm mad about that too. Quarterback play is not all there either, but I would give Garner the benefit of the doubt. He had a solid game. It's not saying much. We still do need a quarterback out there. And AP, dog. I'm not saying to fire him, but he's just not doing his job, bro. So, overall.
Yeah, hey, AP, fire Lou Getsy, man.
I mean, Halloween's around the corner.
Let's go round 2.
It's either we're gonna fire Lou Getsy or everybody's gonna be gone. Yeah, but it's really, really, really tough. So I want to talk about that play. So everybody knows about that play. I posted it yesterday too. We're all hyped, right? We pin the Chiefs in their own end zone. We get the interception. Trayvon Merrick looks like a pick six. He gets tackled, and I don't know. One part of me was like, damn, he should have just scored because I don't trust this offense. But then another part of me is like, hey,
we're right there.
We're right there. We can get it.
5-yard line.
We can get it, Oos. And we run it every single down 3 times straight. I don't understand that play calling, man. The run game is not going. We haven't ran good the whole game, and he's still relying on the run game to get in the end zone. We have Brock Bowers, who was balling out in the beginning of the game. We shy away from that. We don't even target him in the end zone. Give him a chance at least.
The second half, yeah.
And every single game, it always seems like we just start off the game strong. We get that first touchdown, and we feeling good, you know? and we don't look like that same team. I mean, that was a beautiful pass to Jacoby Myers at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, it was.
And I don't know why we don't draw up a play like that when we're in the red zone. Just frustrating.
This episode is brought to you by Our Burgers, located off of Eastern and Warm Springs at 7215 Southeastern Avenue. If you're looking for a SoCal type of food spot, this is the place to be. I'm telling you, from their burgers to their zucchini sticks to their chili cheese, pastrami fries, all around top of the line food. I love it. I've been there at least 7 times since finding out about it in the last 2 weeks. It is the place to be. And don't forget about happy hour. Go tap in, tell them the Uso sent you.
How did you feel about that play, though? Because I know that we were all mad because we all thought, hey, we could take the lead. The momentum's on our side. It was...
By the third time running it in, I was like, are you fucking serious? You should fucking try to throw the ball. And then I was like, you better go for it. Then we go for it, and then we don't get it. And I'm like, are you fucking serious again? It's just heart attack after heart attack after heart attack and letdown after letdown after letdown. I mean, I low-key was like, fuck, well, I shouldn't. I low-key, well, how do I say it? I was like, oh, typical Raiders type shit.
Yeah, that's true. It was freaking, I was like, man, after that, I felt like all the momentum was gone. It was like, that was our only chance to at least do something, and we didn't. But we did. I mean, we still did have a chance. You know, the defense showed out again.
Yep.
And, you know, only gave the Chiefs a field goal, which we were only down by 7 at the point. And I was like, okay, let's drive down the field. Let's get a touchdown. Minshew coughs up the ball, and I'm like, damn, Moose. There ain't no way. But one thing that I'm really critical of is AP. His game management is horrible. The way he calls the game and runs the game is horrible. He uses up 3 timeouts, which we could have used those timeouts at the end of the game, and we wouldn't have to kick an outside kick. We would just rely on our defense yet again. But this is a constant, like, topic with AP this whole season. Is just the fact that he doesn't know how to manage the game well. He's getting out coached. Then you pair that up with Luke Getsy and him calling plays. It's just all bad. I mean, our defense has been good. Like I said, like we give our defense, you know.
Yeah, our defense is there. It's and people don't realize about our defense. We're missing 4 key pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so we're solid on the defense. I feel like this offense, bro.
Yeah, and I mean,
you got a better chance of sleeping with an IG model than you do getting a fucking touchdown with these Raiders.
The way I look at it is, it doesn't really matter who's at quarterback, honestly. So they're still going to look like trash. Now, we do have a little bit of hope, you know, because we have Desmond Ridder. And AP came out and said that Minshew is going to start this next game against the Bengals. And depending on how he does, he's going to reevaluate the quarterback position and who's going to start coming out of the bye week. What do you think?
I want Ridder to actually, I want Carter Bradley to start. Let's see what we got with the young kid right there.
I know they didn't even suit him up for this game, which is still crazy. I mean, they called him up, but they didn't suit him up.
Yeah.
But we'll see who they have out there. I have more faith in Desmond Ridder than I do Carter Bradley. But
same boat.
It wouldn't really hurt to see who can. I mean, at this point, should we trying out? We should have a tryout for a quarterback. You know, let the public come through and see who can throw the ball.
Yep.
But then again, like I said, if the offense coordinator is still going to be there, I don't see no difference in this offense. I mean, they're all.
We need a quarterback that won't listen to the offensive coordinator.
Yeah, you got to be a real good quarterback to do that. You got to be like Tom Brady.
Tom Brady, put the pads on, dog.
I know, I wish, but he can't even play.
Why?
I would. Huh?
Can't play?
No, bro, he can't get nowhere near the game.
Why?
Because he's an minority owner.
Who gives a fuck? That means he
Everybody
has more.
else. No, he can't play. He can't suit it. That's why they said that his football career is over now, because now he's a part owner.
Well, Tom Brady, you need to do something about this fucking franchise, bro.
Well, yeah, that's why we're gonna go into next season and figure that whole thing out. It sucks this year, but I guess we got to sacrifice this year, and I guess
I get it.
I guess our hope is all gone. But I mean, I'm kind of excited to see what Ridder can bring. I'm not saying that he'll turn things around, but I hope when that time comes, we do start Ridder and we fire Luke Getsy. I don't know what the option is after that. I mean, it might be even more horrible, but
why are we always trying to fire somebody every year?
Because of the way it looks right now. Look at that, Oos. Luke Getsy.
When will the tables turn?
Shit.
I feel like they've been turning the same way for the last 22 years.
It could have turned this year, but I feel like even if we didn't get a quarterback this offseason, one of the biggest things that I think AP should have done at the beginning of the season was start AOC. even though I was opposed to it, you build off that momentum from last year. If AOC sucks, then you put Minshew in. But then you kind of kill the kid's confidence by not starting him the beginning of the year. And then plus you have a horrible offensive coordinator. Now I'm not saying that we should fire AP, even though it looks like on paper we could, but I don't think we should fire him off of 1 year. We'll see how he does next year and whatnot and go from there. So I want to take a moment right now and give a huge shout out to one of the sponsors of this episode, Bulla Pies Fiji. They've got some of the best meat pies in the world, and my Fitz can attest to that.
Yep, I ate it for like 3 months straight.
Discover the taste of Fiji in every single bite. And I'm not talking about the artist.
Oh,
They've also got an app now that you can download in the App Store, Bulla Pies Fiji. If you guys are looking for that meat, go and download the app today and let them know that the Uso sent you guys. Also, if you guys are on social media, don't forget to follow them at bulla.pies.fiji. Since we talk about this game, it looked like Arrowhead West, Deuce.
Oh, yeah, that was fun.
There was a lot of Chiefs fans in the building, obviously, and what better way would it have been to send them home sad if we got this win? Yeah, obviously, we didn't get that win, and Patrick Mahomes and them, they got our ass back for making fun of them in the offseason. And Travis Kelce, obviously, that video going around saying that they run this town.
Yeah, you could run these nuts.
But we can't disagree with that, though.
He doesn't run the town.
They run this town.
They run the fucking they ran the game and won. That's all they did.
This town. They won a Super Bowl in our town. They've been beating us in our town. We haven't come close to beating. I mean, this game we were close, but we haven't come close to beating these guys.
Well, they suck.
And then their fans travel here because Raider fans don't want to travel here.
Well, a lot of them are bandwagon fans.
So how do you feel about that whole thing? Arrowhead West, the Travis Kelce thing, and just us constantly losing to the Chiefs.
Fuck the Chiefs. That's how I feel. Fuck them. These right here.
But how do you feel about that, though? It's like
it sucks. It sucks, and all I can do is just talk shit because I wouldn't say necessarily they run the town. I mean, but yeah, they fucking fuck y'all.
I think they do. As much as it sucks to say, they do. Their fans show up. They show up. They won in our town. They got the big one in our town. And we haven't had nothing to show for it. It always happens, and I know a lot of Raider fans are always mad about opposing fans being here, but
do something about it. Get your ass out here.
Everybody complains because I know, prices are higher over here. And a lot of them say, I'm not going to go over there and spend money to go over there, but they'll go and spend money in L.A. They'll go and spend money in Denver or anywhere else, but Vegas.
They'll spend money with their Coke dealer, with the $10 hooker on Friday nights, but won't come watch a game.
Yeah, it kind of sucks though. But I don't blame them. I also don't blame them because of the product that's on the field right now.
Still, if you're diehard, you're diehard.
Yeah, I guess diehard for a price. Because if these are Oakland prices, then they'll be over here.
Well, me and you ain't rich, and we still go to all the games.
Well, yeah. Well, we live here. It's easier for us, and I feel like that was for them too. Like a lot of them stayed in NorCal, so it was easy for them to get there. And obviously, tickets were cheap, so they didn't have nothing. But they never thought about all the LA fans that would go to Oakland all the time. It's like us going to LA. We still go to LA. We still go show up. I mean, we don't go to all the away games like outside, but
we go to a couple.
Raider Nation. I mean,
last year I went to a couple away games.
A lot of fans say you guys need to stop going. Boycott the games. Don't go.
Why the fuck would we?
But the problem with that is, if we don't go, the opposing teams are still gonna come and buy tickets. At the end of Mark Davis's pockets aren't gonna get hurt at all.
Yeah.
No matter if it's Raider fans or opposing fans, that's the thing that people don't get.
As long as those seats are filled, he's making money. So there's nothing we can do about it.
Yeah. So I mean, it is already looking like a lot of Raider fans don't want to show up, which I don't blame them. Like I said, it just kind of sucks looking at the product on the field, and
I don't want to see any fucking fans there when we're winning that weren't there when.
But that's what
this stadium was being built.
But that's what it's gonna take, though. A lot of fans are not gonna come over here unless we're winning. Say it how you may, it does suck, but they won't show up. And like I said, I can't really blame that on them too. We just gotta kind of prove it on the field for us. And so far we haven't. I just don't understand how the Raiders can expect the Raider Nation to show up and root for this team when they have that same showing. And looking at how this team has looked these past couple of weeks, we lost 4 straight in a row, and we look horrible. So we look like one of the worst teams in the NFL, looking like we're going to get a top pick in the draft. We're like number 8 right now or 7. I don't know where, but
Who's worse than us?
there's a couple of teams out there. There's, the Panthers. There's other teams out there that looks worse than us. But we're in the bottom. The bottom.
I would think top 3.
We can be. The way we're playing, it looks like it. The defense is the only one giving us a little bit of hope. But going into next year, we've said it before. We'll say it again. Quarterback is a big need. Offensive coordinator is a big need if we're not going to change the head coach. But speaking of a quarterback that we all loved and wanted, it was Jaden Daniels.
Oh, bro, did you see that?
Yeah.
The miracle. They're calling it the miracle something.
Yeah, I forgot what they called it.
They're calling it like the Commander's Miracle or some shit like that.
Yeah, that whole Hail Mary play. And it's crazy. The defender was taunting the fans.
That was hilarious, bro. That's why you don't talk shit till the fat lady sings.
Yeah, so, I mean, that was a crazy play. And I know that's half luck, half skill. But, man.
No, the fact that he got it there. I mean, Jaden Daniels is a stud, bro, in my book.
Oh, yeah. So far this year, he's been looking good. And they've turned that team around with the Commanders. Shit, they got
what are they 6-2?
Somewhere around there, yeah. I mean, they got our offense corner that we should have had, and they got the quarterback that we should have had. So looking at it, like, damn, if only we had that, man, we would have been good.
We would have been 6-2. No, with this defense, we would have been 7-0.
I don't know, man. It's a little bit too much for me, but hey, I think we would have been way better off. Right, we would have been way better off right now than we are in this position. But we do play the Chiefs again in Kansas City. We don't usually win in Kansas City, but we're going to be playing on Black Friday. How do you feel about that game?
Hopefully we can steal an early Christmas present from them. Oh, I don't know, man. With the Chiefs, it's hard to say. They are a great team, all around defense, offense. They are a winning team, and they don't usually lose to teams like us.
I feel like if anybody, we come close though.
Yeah, we could because it's a rivalry.
Rivalry game, yeah.
And he hates our fans because of Kermit the Frog situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of that, yeah.
Did you see the Kermit out there?
Bro, he was standing out like a fucking Waldo.
Well, Waldo doesn't stand out.
Oh, yeah. You know what I mean? I was looking down. I was looking for him. I was like, bam, found him. I was like, there he goes.
Yeah. Shout out to Vegas Ralph.
Yeah.
He was in the suit.
You should have had the wig on, though. That would have been a lot funnier.
I know he didn't have the wig on.
The wig wasn't on.
Yeah, but shout out to the GOAT, Josh, man, starting that movement.
Yep.
Lighting that fire under the Chiefs to go out there and whoop us.
Could you imagine if that stadium had like thousands of those Kermit the Frog things?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy though that like they were so on it. You remember like when Josh, that whole thing went on with Trey Taylor and all that. Like the Raiders were so on top of that, making sure, hey, none of that gets in or whatnot. But then we seen fans over there with the Kermit the Frog.
Yeah, I seen that too.
Yo, what the hell? And it wasn't Josh that brought it, but it was like random fans. And then obviously Ralph wore the whole suit and stuff like that. But I'm like, damn, all of a sudden they're letting him in. It would have been funny. It was
if we won,
especially if we won. But shit, we can't talk shit. It was like we can't say shit because we the worst team in the NFL.
Damn.
This shit is stressful. It was like every single week, always dealing with the same thing. You know, get a little bit of hope, get shot down, go through a whole week depressed, and hoping the next game we could turn around.
Who do we got next? We got the Bengals.
We got the Cincinnati Bengals. It's I mean, they're struggling too. They're mad, but they're a much better team all around than us. So who knows if they take their frustrations out on us? It's gonna be pretty tough, Oos. But one thing that I wanted to talk about just real quick because, you know, after that we failed 4 times in the red zone. I was thinking like, damn, it would have been nice to have Josh Jacobs out there, huh?
It would have, bro.
Josh Jacobs is doing his thing over there in Green Bay, and I'm happy for him. I know a lot of Raider fans are mad with him, but I know he talked to you and kind of explained everything.
Josh Jacobs wanted to be a Raider.
And he had a little interview, too.
Thanks,
wanted
Tom Telesco.
Yeah, Tom Telesco and AP. But what do you call it? I seen that little interview that he did before this Green Bay game, and he talked about like he thought he was going to retire and, you know, finish his career as a Raider. He wanted to stay here. Obviously, price points didn't match, and I know fans might say that, you know,
the money.
But you feel
people will never know
but you
that
put,
situation.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, had that been Max Crosby, and we don't want to pay him, will people still be like tripping about that? Nah, everybody would want, hey, pay Max whatever he wants.
Exactly.
Josh Jacobs gave a lot to this organization. Who's
leading rusher, it's what, 20,
yes,
22?
yeah, and he was injured, banged up, going out there, down after down. John Gruden was running him to the ground. It was like, but he loved it because he was doing it for us, even though we were losing. He was frustrated, but everybody's frustrated. And he was the only first-round pick in the past couple of years that actually looked like he was going to pan out. Yeah, but, you know, he went over there. He said that he wished he could have stayed, but he didn't. But he's happy over there in Green Bay, and he's been balling out. I mean, balling out for my fantasy squad. So
yeah, I got him on fantasy too.
So, you know,
I actually texted that to him last night.
Yeah, he's doing his thing over there, man. I look at it as, you know, once a Raider, always a Raider. But then watching that situation, looking at our rosters. Obviously, we don't have Devontae Adams here no more, but looking at our running backs, obviously Alexander Madison is our best running back right now. It's not saying much. We thought Zamir White was going to be that. He's been ass. Dylan Laube, ass. He had one carry, fumbled that shit away.
Yep.
Turn that shit around real quick. I mean, we still have Sincere McCormick, but I don't think that they're giving him any play. But the running back situation right now is just all over the place. And I know for a fact if we gave Josh Jacobs 3 chances at the end zone, he's getting it. He getting
one
it. Time. Even with the shitty offensive line. Remember last year we struggled offensively. He didn't have his best year last year after, you know, having a breakout year the year before. But people didn't look at the offensive line because they weren't doing much. But he
still had a decent year last year.
But he made the most out of his situation. But people still looked at him, and he did pretty cool. Imagine this year with him, man. I felt like, man, I'm not saying we'll win a lot more games, but there'll be a lot of more situations where we could rely on our running back more than our quarterback. Yeah. And that's what helped us out at the beginning of the year last year when we had Jimmy G and even when we had AOC. AOC just had to hand the ball off to him a couple of times, throw the ball a couple of times, but we had
a solid run game.
We had our pieces there, those. But yeah, with that said, we look on to next week and hope for a win. How do you feel about this team moving forward?
It's not much to say, man. I'm expecting a top pick. But yeah, going forward, man, it's going to be a struggle. It's going to be a long fucking another 8 weeks. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a long one. So I'm over the season already, to be honest.
I mean, I agree with you too. It's like the season has been
stressful since week 1.
Yeah, it's taking a lot out of us. Like, and to the point where I feel like, you know, I don't even know if I want to go to the games anymore. Like, I usually like to, but hey, this is what is today? Tuesday.
By Saturday, by
Thursday, we kind of
going to the game.
By Thursday, we kind of change our minds a little bit. But we got some time, Moose, till the next one, Moose.
Yeah.
We got some time. We got the Bengals this week. We got a bye week, and then I believe after that is the game. Or I forgot when. But
24th.
Oh yeah, no.
24th we play the Broncos.
Yeah, we got the Bengals, a bye week, the Dolphins, and then we come back home for the Broncos game, which
I will be sad if we come back home to play the Donkeys and we're what?
2-8.
2
and some. Yeah, damn.
Oh, that'd be fucking horrible.
Oh, I don't even know what we would do. I wonder if they're still gonna have the March to Victory. Like, did they have it this past week?
I doubt it.
I don't remember them posting it, but
me either.
Yeah. How? Oh, you don't have to talk about the Black Hole Party.
Oh, well, I did go.
Yeah. How was the Black Hole Party though?
To be honest, not that many fans showed up, bro. I felt bad because one of the guys from Welsh. I don't know where Welsh is, but he came all the way from Welsh, from another country, and the last time he's been to a Raiders game was in 2013 in Oakland. So he picked the game to come to was this weekend, and he was like, he hit me up Wednesday. He said, "Hey, Oos, is there any activities for the weekend?" I said, "Yeah, it was a night before party." So he shows up. And he's like, "Hey, what's up, Oos? What time is it starting?" I was like, "Oh, yeah, just started right now."
Oh, they're still coming, man.
He went and sat at the bar. Luckily there was a couple, what do you call that, brides parties. You know what I mean? They were dancing on the floor. And, fans did show up, later on, about 10:30, 11 o'clock. People started showing up. But it wasn't like the usual.
But can you blame them, though?
No.
You can't blame. It sucks for, like, shout out to the Black Hole, man. They're doing their best to give the nation something to enjoy.
Yeah.
And it just sucks because usually we'll go and enjoy those. And then Sunday happens, and then it's like just a slap in the face to us fans, that come and support, put our time, effort, money into all of this. And that's the type of showing that we have all the time. It just sucks, though.
Yeah, they got shit lined up even for Broncos weekend.
I'm sure.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but I'll say it, and then if not, then you delete it later. But yeah, they got Jacorian Bennett doing a signing.
Yeah.
For the Donkeys weekend.
Okay.
So the night before party, then they got the Jacorian Bennett, which will be at the House of Blues, and then right afterwards got the night before party. So
nice.
You gonna go that weekend?
Probably, yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So, I know that they have a DJ Turner signing too pretty soon.
That's in Sacramento.
Yeah, in Sacramento. So,
So if you're in Sacramento and you watch the podcast, man, what's it called? They're doing it at Shenanigans in Sacramento. Shenanigans.
Yeah, I don't know.
So we'll go to the League of Bandits page or the Black Hole official Black Hole page, and you'll see the signing up there for DJ Turner. And shout out to DJ Turner, bro. He's been doing the damn thing, man.
He's been getting a lot of opportunities out there. It just sucks that we've been losing, though.
Yeah.
And he got his first touchdown in this game, man. So yeah, shout out to DJ Turner, man, doing this thing out there, man. We always gonna root for the guys that came on our podcast.
Yeah,
we got a little bit more love.
It's crazy because he talked about how he wanted more opportunity. He was grinding, on the off season to get more opportunities, and he has this season.
Yeah.
He's been killing it, man. He's been a up and coming underdog, bro. So it's crazy to be able to sit down with him and then see the stuff we talked about happen in real life.
And I'm hoping that if whatever happens this season moving forward, that he continues to have that role with us. Because I feel like if we had a competent offense coordinator and a quarterback who knows how good or how much love they'd be getting on the field, Because we have Gardner Minshew, and this offensive play calling has been horrible. It was good to see him hit the end zone one time. Obviously, Isaiah's been out there getting a lot of his opportunities too. So, I'm just hoping, man, we turn things around. But we've been hoping that for the past 20+ years. But this year, man, we thought it was gonna be different because we had a coach that was born the Raider way, and shit, this is the Raider way. We've been used to this Raider way for a long, long time. We thought it was gonna be a different way, but damn, we all got bamboozled, Deuce.
What about you watching the World Series right now?
Oh, the Dodgers shit.
Yeah.
Nah, I see a lot of people posting it though.
I've been watching the games.
Oh yeah, I don't
smacking them right now.
I'll see it if I'm at work. I'll see it and people are just watching it. I can never watch. It's still boring to me, Zeus.
Yeah, it's the World Series though, so it's a little more active.
It is true.
So,
I know between the East Coast and West Coast, look like West Coast whooping that ass right now,
bro.
A lot of Raider fans are Dodger fans too.
Well,
yeah.
Give or take. Well, a lot of our following.
No.
Is from the Bay. And a lot
I'd say majority Raider fans are Dodger fans. But there are other teams that are sprinkled in there too. There's some
Giants
fans, A's fans, Angels fans, like all the other teams. But the majority, I would say, is Dodger fans. But you know what? Shout out to those Raider fans out there that at least get a little bit spoiled because. The Raiders are letting them down, but the Dodgers are coming through for them, man.
Yeah.
Good for you guys. I kind of wish I was a Dodger fan, and I was feeling happy.
I was just happy to see another Cali team winning. What about Pantone? You seen Pantone on the?
No, I didn't.
They went out there deep as fuck, bro.
I'm sure they did.
They went out there deep.
I just feel bad for the Raider fans that are A's fans.
They're sucking both.
Sorry, franchises. Damn, that's hella tough. And if you're a Giants and Raider fan, how?
Yeah. See, I'm a Lakers fan. I'm a Raiders fan. And baseball, honestly, I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? I don't follow it like I do basketball and football.
Who's your hockey team?
Hockey team? Ducks, bro. Ducks.
The Golden Knights, dog. Come on now.
Out of here.
The Golden Knights champions.
I've been to Ducks games as kids, you know what I mean? But yeah, no, I'm a USC fan, so I'm
a Raider fan. I'm a Houston Rockets fan. I'm a Texas Longhorn fan. Shit, we ball it out too. I'm hoping that damn, I don't know. Wait, real quick. Speaking of Texas,
Archie,
I think it's 101.
I do too.
But for us to get him,
we're gonna have to wait a whole nother year.
This year, We got to suck next year. And even the year after that to probably get him.
No, he'll be in the 26 draft. Watch.
Yeah, you're right.
Not this draft coming up, but he'll be in the next one.
So, we're doing our job this year. And then we suck next. Damn, we got to commit to.
I feel the same way.
But if we want to get a generational quarterback.
I think Archie
Manning who's. No.
Could you imagine Archie Manning playing for the fucking Raiders, bro?
We would definitely have to commit to losing if we want him. I just don't know how long Raider fans are gonna
or trade up everything to get him.
Bro, everybody's gonna be trying to do that. Everybody that needs a quarterback at that time is gonna try to do that, and we would have to give up the whole farm for him, which I doubt we do. But if we were to do that, then maybe we don't get a quarterback.
How do you feel about Shedeur Sanders?
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with any of the quarterbacks. I like to give any quarterback the benefit of the doubt. And you know what? Some people brought this up that I didn't even think about because, I was saying it doesn't matter who we have. We're always going to draft busts. But Tom Telesco, if there's one thing that he does right, is drafting. He built that Chargers team.
He did.
It's just the coaching. You just got to get the right coaching.
He had real good picks throughout his, 10 years?
Yeah, when he was over there with the Chargers. So maybe there's two options in my head. One option is go get the best offensive lineman in the draft in the first round. Or if you're able to get Travis Hunter or a game changer on the defensive side, go get him. But if not, go get an offensive lineman. Continue to build that offensive line this year. Get a veteran quarterback, somebody that could just come in, not Gardner Minshew, but somebody at least like a Sam Darnold type of, I wouldn't even mind Jameis Winston over here. Just for 1 year. You build the pieces around the quarterback. And then the next year, when we get the number 1 pick and we suck, we get Arch Manning. Either Arch Manning or Nico.
Yeah, both very good. I believe that draft class is going to be phenomenal.
Oh, my gosh. It'd be crazy. But, yeah, Arch Manning, it's either doing that or next year doing whatever you can. Get your quarterback, whether it's Shedeur, whether it's Cam Ward, whoever it is, and spend all your money on building the offensive line and free agency.
Yeah, we could.
You build the offensive line and free agency, go get your quarterback, bring in some pieces to, some cheap pieces to the wide receivers. I think is okay. We could add a piece or two if we want to, but for the most part, build that offensive line, bring a new offensive coordinator, go draft your guy. If you have to trade up to get a quarterback. One of these quarterbacks. I don't give a fuck who's.
Yeah.
And then go into next year and see how we do. If we suck, then we suck. But as far as right now, we're stuck with what we have.
We're over here wishful thinking and shit.
We're trying to put pieces together. This is what you call mock draft season.
Yes, bro.
So maybe the next episode, after we lose against the Bengals, we'll come and we'll put together our mock draft.
Well, our picks, though, for the, because we've recorded, our lives and shit during the draft and all that. We've had our mock drafts and whatnot. We should be recruiting for the fucking Raiders.
Yeah.
We should.
Possibly. Maybe. Who knows? If there's one bright spot, I would say, shout out to Tom Telesco. He did draft pretty good in this year's draft. Like, the later on in the draft was all right, but the first 3 picks that we picked up, I think are solid picks for the Raiders. You got Brock Bowers, you got JPJ, and then you got DJ Glaze. Those are 3 solid picks. I think we just got to build on the offensive line just a little bit more. Cole Miller is getting up there in age. Andre James is, we still have Dylan Parham. But we still got to find some more pieces to fill out that offensive line.
Put us on the O-line. I'm bringing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Touch my quarterback, I swear to God.
Sure. I'll just go over there and try to run offensive plays. Let's just look on Madden and we'll be straight.
Yep.
But with that
I'm going to go with B.
Ask Madden. No, I'm joking. But with that said, real quick, this week's game, Bengals, Raiders, and Cincinnati. What's your thoughts? Prediction.
Non-bias?
No, always non-biases.
Non-bias. Joe Burrow hasn't been performing well.
Yeah.
And this would be the game where he just comes out there and fucking balls out.
Wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, so I'm worried about this week's game. I have a feeling about this week's game and our next game, we're going to take L's, bro. It's hard wins.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, what's your
score prediction? I caught a lot of heat for the last shit I said about the fucking.
Yeah, you're a fake
Chiefs,
fan.
bro.
It's-
I'm not a fake fan. I'm a realistic fan, bro. I'm gonna hope and I'm gonna pray my Raiders win.
Yeah.
But if we're talking, realistically, they're gonna come in there and beat us. I don't see it. If we couldn't get through the fucking teams, we got lucky with the fucking the Ravens. But look at all the other teams that sucked ass that we fucking.
Well, we
haven't lost to the Broncos.
We beat two of their teams in their division, the Browns and the Ravens.
Yeah.
We couldn't beat the Steelers though, but
Yeah, I mean,
the Steelers are a good team this year though.
I'm going. Fucking, I'm just gonna say like maybe 28 to 17.
I'll probably be close. I feel like it's gonna be a close game. They're gonna beat us though. I see somewhere around like, shit, we scored 20 points this week. Okay, we'll it'll definitely be like 14-24. Almost about the same. But I have the Bengals beating us because I don't have no more trust in this team.
I actually took the Bengals to beat us in our,
Yeah. There's a lot that I'll probably have to look at it again because there's some teams that we said we would win, we lost. Some teams that we would lose to, we won. But it's been tough, though. But that is it for this episode, Oos.
Yes,
Another
sir.
sad episode, but we're looking forward to the future, and hopefully the Raiders can turn things around this week, and hopefully we can come back next week more happier, Oos. But
Yeah.
with that being said, this is your boy Simone Raider and my Oos,
Mr. Fitz, y'all know what it is.
and we are out.
Peace.